Hi. Past few weeks, I was exploring this custom agent for a web execution. Okay, so I did some POCs with Cloud and Playwright, and also Azure OpenAI and Playwright. Then I tried with this Selenium with Azure OpenAI, and it was success. So I tried to implement as a streamlit application. Then user can easy to use and execute. That was success. So here I thought to build some web pilot. So the idea behind the web pilot to support the advanced engineers who are using this automation and also the non-coders. Okay, so the web pilot we can easily accessible, and suppose if you are using the web pilot API, you can use it from any platform like any programming language, Java or Python, C Sharp or JavaScript. Even you can run from Postman, or you can use some curl command. You can trigger your automation. So the consumption inputs there we are not using any locators. We are not passing any automation regular keywords. So here we are passing only the plain English. So if you are sending it as a English, it will consume, and it will select the appropriate backend tools, and it will send to the AI, and it will do some reasoning. After that, the execution happening in the respective browsers. So the main core of this web pilot, we have different endpoints are already developed. Okay, so for example, if you are using a web application, you have to perform different actions like the navigations, interactions, validations. So different categories, and we have different tools are implemented. Tool in the sense, those are the API endpoints. So those are available when we start this API server. So those tools will be available. Uh, Available. We can use it through web pilot option. And once you start the API server, then all the tools we can accessible through the web pilot. The thing is like if we are sending the plain English, and behind the scene is going to the backend service and is select appropriate tools. Okay, so based on your steps, it will select the appropriate tools and send it to the AI for the processing. At the same time, it will start the session. Okay, so I can either use Selenium or Playwright, any backend WebDriver sessions we can use for this. And here, if you here you can see how this sample test case created. And in this case, I am using this web palette API. Okay, so here we just need to specify the API, and we can specify the steps which you want to execute in English, and you can send this API request. The JSON payload, you can specify the test case ID, the test name, steps. You can also specify what is the maximum number of steps we need. That also we can specify. And we have an option for the user ID and also the project ID. The idea behind to avoid the conflict between executions, and also it will create a session accordingly based on the user IDs and the project ID. Once it is done, we are tracking the response and we are storing as a report. Okay, so report here it will create right now as a JSON. For every step, we will tracking the screenshots, and that using the JSON report, we can easily create any HTML reports as well. So this is the one way we can do. Any non-coders can utilize this opportunity for running their automation. Okay, so and another option using this web pilot function, here we have. So this is the same steps I have added, and we have here just to utilize that web pilot method directly. If you are an advanced coder or a automation engineer, you can use this way as well. So right now I'm writing the code in the Python, so we can create a PyTest test cases. We can execute it. So here we are doing different activities like navigation. interactions, and also validations, then closing the browser. All the interactions, all the actions we are doing here. And if you go to the some more advanced test cases, here I created as a PyTest. Same test I created as a PyTest. So here we have different test cases I have added. If you want to run the sorting on this particular retail site, you can do that. This is one test case, and this is the file upload. We support the file upload as well. So you just need to specify that upload path. It will upload the file, and the good thing is like it will support your plain English, and also you're expert in some automation, and that means identifying some object, CSS or XPath. Even if you can also specify that in the steps. Okay, so we can write in two way. Either we can specify direct a plain English. Within the plain English, as an engineer, you can inspect the element or object. You can write in the step also. So either way, it will work out. Okay. And another is like this scroll functionality we have. We can achieve this scrolling activity, and we can validate that, and we have forward backward actions. So pretty much we have around 40 to 50 tools are available, so that is sufficient for your extensive automation using a natural language. Okay, so here let's see the execution part. And so here I'm going to execute the using webpilot API. So just I'm triggering this test. Yeah. Let me run this test. Yeah. So here I already start the server. That server logs also we can accessible. Now you can see the session is created. Okay, that is execution started. It's actually navigating to the particular URL and entering the username. And next step is to enter the password. And final we have to click on the login button. Okay, so next, we are validating. We are in the product listing page. After that is doing the confirmation to close the session. So this is the simple workflow. Here we are not using any locators, or we are not using any Selenium or Playwright steps. Okay, and once it is done, you can track the reports here in the test report, and we'll have a JSON report. So this is actually showing all the details, like which test case ID, test execution ID, this test case name, and also the description includes all the steps which we performed, the status, start time, end time, and also the agent response. So we are using the AI here, so this will give a final agent response with that particular step was successful, like that. And we have the detailed step details. For every step we are capturing the screenshot. Okay, so this is storing as a base64 right now. We can utilize this JSON report to creating any HTML report. Okay, so that is the advantage. And same way we are tracking the logs of this server logs. So here you can see what are the interactions we are doing in the behind the scene. That is also we are tracking here. Okay, this is one of the feature. And we can run using a PyTest. Okay, so for example, I'm going to run the scroll functionality. So just I'm triggering one test here. This is running as a PyTest. Okay, so yeah, now I just trigger that PyTest. Now it's going to the Wikipedia, and it will scroll to the history section. Okay, so I given that step like that. So then it's go to the particular history section, and it's validating whether the history is present or not. If it is present, we are good. Then it will close the browser and it will write the report as a pass. Okay, so now we can see that execution almost completed, and the status is pass. And if you go to the results for scrollable, you can see that the scroll function is invoked, and also this is auto detected. I'm not mentioned any selectors, but behind the scene it will automatically detect all the locators. So yeah, this is the one advantage. And let's see the step, the scrolling scroll functionality. You can see this. Okay, so this is just loading the browser. Go to the browser and also scroll to the section history where verify that history section is visible on the screen. Okay, so this is very simple step. Like that, we can do the sorting as well. So let's see this sort test. So here, what we are doing, like we are logging to the particular retail site. After that, we are actually selecting the drop down. We are doing low to high. Okay, so let's see how this will work. I'm just triggering that test. So yeah, this is the way right now I'm triggered as a PyTest, and now it will create the session to launch the browser. After that, it will enter the username. Then it will going to enter the password, and it will click on the login button. So the idea right now, you can see the drop down is name A to Z. Okay, so what it will do, like it will sort it like low to high. Okay, so we'll see the drop down selection is happening or not. Right now the listing page is displayed. Now you can see the sort is applied. Okay, so here you can see that low to high is applied, and also is sorted properly. And next step I am checking that. Okay, then it will close the browser. It will successfully execute. You can see this selection drop down is worked, verifying the product sorted in the ascending order. So this is the verification. So for that also we have the detailed reports available with the screenshots, and this is actually handled that selection option. Okay, and pretty much this covers all the functionalities, all the execution interactions. Even we can handle the iframes or shadow root if you have any scenario like JavaScript executor, that is also possible. So this web pilot is very helpful for the advanced engineers or the non-coders. They can easily utilize this package. They can start the server, just write in English, use the web pilot. You can execute and see the reports. So thank you guys.